ISRM was founded in Salzburg actually in 1962. Austria has, due to the location, a lot of experience in rock mechanics and in tunneling, so we feel kind of an obligation to sometimes host the EUROC. We had it last time, 2004, which was very successful. So we decided this year to hold it again. We have about, more than 1,000 registered from all parts of the world, fortunately. So it seems to be that standard EUROC has about 300 to 400 participants. Due to the special configuration in Salzburg, we have more. We have several topics on the list, and I think there are in each session there will be interesting lectures. I wouldn't dare to highlight one special lecture because participants have different interests, and so if I say this is a very good lecture, it might be completely non-interesting for another participant. So just wait and see it. We have more sessions, of course, to allow more presentations because we are very restrictive in the colloquium. We have only one session there, and now we have a parallel session and several workshops preceding the conference. So basically it's not much different from other years, except that we have more sessions and probably more international participation. Well, we have a number of sponsors, fortunately, bigger companies and engineering companies as well, and also I think ABB is sponsoring Federal Railways. So a number of sponsors. I don't know them all by head, so you can look up the homepage for that. A difficult question, but I think the biggest challenge is teaching young people, trying to introduce your experience and your knowledge and make them learn something that they become good engineers. We have quite a stable number of students, I think about 180 beginners each year in civil engineering. Quite the number is then taking the master in geotechnical engineering. When I was a student, we had one female student within 5 years, I guess. Now we have about 30%, I guess. They were pretty smart students, and they have nice positions in the moment. They're progressing. And this is the fun with the job being a teacher. Well, I think we have, in the moment, we have 3 extraordinary tunnel projects under construction in Austria. So Koalm is one of them, and Semmering is the other one, and Brenner Basis Tunnel is the other one. So I think those are outstanding projects. Probably the biggest concentration of long tunnels, deep tunnels in the moment, at least in Europe. So it would be a shame not showing those projects. Basically, those workshops, they cover a special topic which is maybe not interesting for everybody. So they should exchange ideas in the workshops and develop something, have a lot of discussion. So probably, if you have 1,000 participants, only 100 are interested in this special topic. So it's no use to make larger sessions for that. And there is also several workshops, they do some practical work, so hands-on exercises. I'm also co-chairing one of the workshops which deals with the design methodologies in rock engineering. We have a working group or a commission within the ISRM with kind of regular workshops on this topic, because there are no accepted standards for designing in rock engineering. Eurocode is, I would say, not applicable. So we have to develop our own methods, and this is a good opportunity. In the past we have focused much on, say, tunneling in poor ground, overstressed ground, develop methods how you can more successfully tackle those problems. We have done a lot in monitoring data interpretation, something in investigation. In the moment we're looking a bit more into the TBM issue, because there seems to be quite some room for improvement in many aspects. We have different sources. One are the funds. We have local funds or national funds and EU funds. In the moment we don't have or don't participate in an EU project. We're a pretty small institute, and the coordination administration with the European projects a bit exceeds our capacity. We also earn some money on our own with our work in the institute, especially with the laboratory, so we're not starving. Sure, everybody is welcome, but it will be even more crowded. That's the difference.